This presentation of West Coast Recaps on National Sports Radio is presented by Spreaker.com. Welcome to West Coast Recaps. It is a beautiful night here in Los Angeles. It is 8:30 on the mark. Today, because there is only baseball on today that isn't preseason, we will only be talking about baseball, but we will go more in depth of the games rather than last night. So we're going to start in the American League. We're going to go to Oakland. It is 6-1 in the top of the fourth. Oakland jumped out to a great start. Right now, Brennan Bosch is hitting and Jeff Samardzija is pitching with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Let's go look at the box score real quick. Cole Calhoun is 1 for 2 tonight, and David Freese is 1 for 2 tonight, and Gordon Beckham, the recently acquired Angel, is 1 for 1. C.J. Wilson gave 4 earned runs in only .2 innings pitched. He was taken out very quickly. He only gave up 2 hits, but he did walk 4. In the A's, Derek Norris, is 1 for 1 with also a walk and an RBI, and he scored a run. He got his 55th RBI of the season. No home runs in this game, but Jeff Samardzija in 3 2/3 has given up 1 run off 3 hits and has 2 Ks. In Kansas City, the Indians beat the Royals. They beat the Royals 4-3 at the Royals' home, a must-win game for the Royals. Can't believe they didn't pull through, but it was in extras. Michael Bourne went 0 for 4, but he did get a walk. Yanni Gomes went 4 for 5 with 2 runs. He was probably the player of the game. Let's look at their pitching real quick. T. House threw 7 innings, 5 Ks, 1 earned run, and off 5 hits. And the Kansas City Royals, Aoki went 2 for 5 with an RBI and a run. But Alex Gordon went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run. Their pitchers, Duffy, pitched a nice 6 2/3 inning, only giving up 1 earned run and another run unearned. Gave up 5 hits and 6 Ks, but Greg Holling got the loss in the 10th. Yankees-Orioles. Yankees at home beat the division champ Orioles, but because the Tigers lost tonight, the Orioles automatically have home field advantage in the ALDS. Michael Pineda got the win with a fantastic start, and Chase Headley hit a home run, his 5th as a Yankee. J.J. Hardy was the 1 hit for the Orioles tonight as they were shut out by Pineda. Chen got the loss as he went 6 innings, 2 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts, but he did give up 4 runs total, which probably hurt them a lot. The Yankees, offensively, Derek Jeter got a hit, but 3 RBIs and a walk. And Chase Headley hit a home run with 2 hits, 1 run and 1 RBI. It was a solo shot. Pineda, fantastic start for him, went 7 1/3 with 8 strikeouts and 1 hit. Fantastic night for Michael Pineda. We are going to take it to Toronto as J.A. Happ got his 10th win as the Blue Jays beat the Mariners 14-4. There were 5 home runs in this game. Chris Denorfia and Seager both hit home runs. Denorfia's second and Seager's 25th. And Jose Bautista for the Blue Jays got 35. Got his 35th home run. Goose got his second and Pilar got his first. Let's look at the box score real quick. Mariners, Robinson Cano went 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. No real stars. Logan Morrison did go 2 for 3, but no real stars of the game for the Mariners. Paxton got the loss. He went only 2 2/3 innings, but gave up 8 earned runs and 9 runs total off 7 hits. The bullpen, though, helped shut them down a little bit. Actually, no, they didn't. They gave up 5 runs total. So this was not a good pitching night for a team that usually is a great pitching team. The Blue Jays offense had an amazing night. Jose Bautista went 3 for 3 with a walk and a home run and 2 RBIs. Goose hit a home run in only 1 at bat. Encarnacion got 1 hit for 2. He went 1 for 2 with 2 walks and 2 RBIs and a run. Danny Valencia went 2 for 5 with 2 runs and 3 RBIs. Their pitchers, Jay Happ, went 7 innings, only gave up 2 earned runs and 5 Ks. As the bullpen, Graveman and Nolan shut it down. It's the White Sox versus the Tigers. The White Sox versus the Tigers. Bassett, is that right? He got his first win, and Petricka got his 14th save. Flowers hit his 15th home run as the White Sox topped the Tigers in Detroit 2-0. And it wasn't a high offensive game, so there's not a lot of big stats, but nice pitching game by Bassett. Went 7 2/3. Even though he only had 3 strikeouts, he got the job done. Lobstein got the loss. He pitched 7 innings, only gave up 2 earned runs, but that was enough to lose the game. When we come back, we will show the rest of the American League and the National League. Let's see what happens after the break.
Your presentation of National Sports is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Broadcast and listen to news, radio, and music with one low monthly rate. Your show will be right back after this word from your local stations. You can contact National Sports in a number of ways, through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with the label National Sports. We love to have you guys a part of our show and can easily join us also through text or call. You're listening to the National Sports radio station on Spreaker.com.
We are back here on West Coast Recaps, where we have more of the American League plus some of the National League that played today. The Rangers beat the Astros in Arlington. Holland got his second win. He is 2-0, and Neftali Feliz got his 12th save. Both pitchers trying to make comebacks as in a 4-3 victory. Jose Altuve did get another hit. He was 1 for 4. Grossman went 2 for 3. Fowler went 1 for 4. And Marisnik went 1 for 4 for the Astros. No home runs, but a couple doubles. Trapeno got a loss, gave up 4 earned runs in 6 2/3. But Derek Holland, what a comeback season for him. Even though he's not had many starts, he's 2-0 with an amazing 7 innings and only 2 earned runs and 2 Ks. And Feliz also making a great comeback season, did well. Odor went 3 for 4 and Smolinski, went 1 for 3. Interesting night in Arlington, but all games, I guess, count in a way, even though those teams are the 2 worst teams in the MLB by far. Now, the Diamondbacks and the Twins. 6-2 in Minnesota. Cole Mentor got the win and Alaska got the loss. Trumbo did hit his 12th home run. Trumbo went 2 for 5 with a hit and a run, his home run. Aaron Hill went 2 for 4, and Jacob Lamb went 2 for 4. Also, Didi Gregorius went 3 for 4 with the RBI and a run. Josh Colementor went 6 in the third, gave up 2 runs on 5 hits with 5 Ks. In the Minnesota side, Herman went 1 for 3. Suzuki and Parmalee both went 1 for 4 and scored a run. Ricky Nolasco went 4 2/3. He gave up 5 runs and 5 Ks off 9 hits. Interesting night there in Minnesota. Another game that I would say doesn't completely matter. But let's move on to the National League before we do all the scores. Dodgers in the middle of the 6th are tied with the Giants 2-2. Blanco hit his 5th home run and Crawford hit his 8th home run. Let's look at the box score real quick. Gregor Blanco has 1 hit off in 3 at-bats. He did hit a home run off, and he did score 2 runs off in an interesting mishap in the outfield with Matt Kemp and Yasiel Puig. He's really been their provider today. Jake Peavy in 5 innings so far has given up 2 earned runs off 3 Ks. Crawford and Uribe are both 1 for 2, but Crawford hit his 8th home run, which helped them out. Dan Herron in 6 innings has given up 1 earned run and 1 unearned run and has 5 Ks. The Rockies and Padres, middle of the 6th, a pitcher's duel with the Rockies playing. Wow, you never see that coming, but it is 1-0. Padres are in the lead. For the Rockies, average leader, Justin Morneau is 1 for 3. Corey Dickerson, 1 for 3. And McHenry, 1 for 3. DJ LeMahieu is 1 for 2. Matzik has pitched 5 innings, only given up 1 earned run, but has 6 Ks. Jed Jerko is 1 for 1 with a walk and a run, which was the only run of the game. Eric Stoltz, through 6, has given up no earned runs and 5 Ks. Braves versus the Pirates in Atlanta. The Pirates win another pitcher's duel in the MLB, 1-0. Francisco Liriano got his 7th win, Harang got his 12th loss, and Melancon got his 32nd save. The only offensive stat we got is Andrew McCutchen hit his 24th home run. Do you think he could? I'm not sure if he will be the MVP this year. I think Kershaw is making a great run and should win the Cy Young and the MVP. But anyways, in Chicago, we take you down to Chicago. Cardinals versus Cubs. The Cardinals blow out the Cubs 8-0 in an important game. Adam Wainwright got his 20th win, tying Kershaw, and Wood got his 8th loss. Let's look at the standings real quick. Baltimore, 12 games up, have already won the division. It is a tight one, though, in the AL Central, as the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals are only 1 game apart, but right now the Tigers have the edge. In the AL West, Angels have already clinched, but Oakland is still in the hunt, and maybe even Seattle could get a wild card. In the NL East,